Now on CoastTV News.
The vote is in, the result from a referendum held in Milton today. Why locals have mixed feelings over connecting Milford to Slaughter Beach. Budget breaks for the elderly, what you have to do to save this tax season.
We enjoyed a sunshine-filled day here along the coast. I'll let you know if those clear skies continue into Sunday, coming up in just a few moments.
This is CoastTV News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Elisa Weber. Welcome to CoastTV News at 11. Earlier today, a public referendum was held in Milton for the annexation of land outside of town limits. The piece of land is scheduled to be the location of a future housing development called Scarlet Oaks. The annexation of the property was approved with 397 votes. The town says the annexation would allow for the housing development to be a part of the town of Milton. That would require the developer to pay fees and taxes to the town. As we take a live look outside into Dover, our first alert meteorologist, Alex Seymour, joins us. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening. We've got a pretty nice evening out there. It is pretty cold this evening, but skies are clear, and we're going to continue with these clear skies over the next several days. Pretty quiet conditions over the next several days. We haven't really had this long of a stretch since the beginning of January here along the coast. Boardwalk Plaza Hotel camera in Rehoboth Beach this evening. Clear skies, temps down at about 33 degrees. So you certainly need to bundle up if you are heading out anytime overnight or very early Saturday morning. We're going to continue to see these temps fall into the 20s, down to 30 in Lewis already. It's 30 in Milton, 30 degrees in Georgetown. Ocean Pines, we're down at 29 degrees. The winds rather calm. They're going to remain pretty calm throughout the overnight hours. Skies completely clear with those calm winds, with those clear skies. Temps tumble into the upper 20s, low 30s. So bundle up as you head out the door tomorrow morning. But if you can hold off, head out mid to late morning, it's going to start to feel pretty nice. Take a look at this, our beach forecast for tomorrow. Up and down our coast, we're going to see some pretty nice conditions. Yes, it is pretty chilly with those temps in the low to mid 40s, but sunshine, light winds. It's going to feel pretty good. That sun beating down on you is going to feel pretty warm. 43 degrees in Ocean City, topping out near 45 in Fenwick Island. And then in Rehoboth Beach and Lewis, we're going to be seeing those temps climb up into the low 40s. So some pretty chilly conditions for that polar bear plunge tomorrow. But with the sunshine, it's at least going to feel pretty nice when you hop on out.
Milford and Slaughter Beach are working together to connect the two areas more easily so that visitors can enjoy what both communities have to offer. Walking and biking from Slaughter Beach to Milford can be very dangerous due to the traffic on Route 1, especially during the summer. Town and city officials are working to connect the areas through a bicycle and walking pathway. Back in May 2023, the two communities received a grant from the Federal Department of Transportation to support the design. The project is sparking some controversy among locals, but one regular Slaughter Beach visitor says a pathway is needed.
Safety is the most important thing because, who wants to ride a bike, along Route 1 now? You have cars cutting across the traffic and stuff like that. We've seen accidents, quite a few since we've been here, just in the last year and a half we've been here. And, you definitely want a place you can ride safely, especially if you have children with you,
The mayor of Slaughter Beach says the project would be a great way to highlight the hidden charms of Slaughter Beach and support the growing economy of Milford. Officials say the next stop in the process is hopefully receiving funds to actually build the path. And heading over to Dewey Beach, a hotel lodging tax is coming soon. Back in October, the town voted to increase the total hotel lodging tax from 2.5% to 3.5%. The town says that this change will go into effect on April 1st. The Department of Homeland Security is amping up its presence in Las Vegas ahead of the Super Bowl, including cracking down on counterfeit merchandise. Every year, Homeland Security investigators come across fake merchandise during the Super Bowl. Many buyers are unaware they're purchasing counterfeit jerseys, hats, or even rings. HSI Special Agent Christopher Miller says the counterfeit products are not worth saving a few dollars.
Even though you want to save some money on that product, you're not sure about it. What you're not sure about also is how it was produced, who's producing it. Was somebody being exploited during its manufacturing? Was it entering the United States legally? Are they avoiding tariffs and violating the customs laws of the United States? What is that item made out of? Is it dangerous for you as a consumer?
South Carolina, the state that launched Joe Biden to Democratic nomination 4 years ago, is set to deliver the president his first official primary victory of the 2024 campaign. Minnesota Rep. Dean Phillips and author Marianne Williamson are also on the ballot, but Biden remains the overwhelming favorite to win. CNN's Steve Nanis has more on Biden's quest to rack up the delegates necessary to win his primary's nomination again.
Democrats are holding their first official presidential primary in South Carolina on Saturday, and President Joe Biden is looking for a resounding win in the Palmetto State.
This is not just a campaign. This is more of a mission. We cannot lose this campaign for the good of the country.
Minnesota Congressman Dean Phillips and author Marianne Williamson are also on the ballot, but the president is the overwhelming favorite to win as his quest to secure the party's nomination gets underway.
We're counting on you to vote and to get everyone you know to vote, to send out text messages, to knock on doors, and to make your voices heard.
The Biden campaign is looking to shore up support with black voters, a bloc crucial to the president's re-election prospects. And South Carolina voters say they want to see more from the current president.
We need a candidate who's going to stand up and stand up strong for us. Or we're voting for the couch.
So you're considering staying home and not voting?
Yes, and a lot of us are.
I think that we have to be able to step back and think a little more long term. Like, yes, 4 years, 8 years feels like a long time in my lifetime, but we think about these changes and how they are hopefully going to be impacting the next generations to come.
The Republican primary will take place in 3 weeks as South Carolina's former governor Nikki Haley hopes for a strong showing in her home state to slow former President Donald Trump's momentum toward the party nomination. I'm Steve Nanis reporting.
The Worcester County Fire Marshal's office investigated a house fire in Ocean Pines earlier this evening. According to officials, around 5:54 this evening, the Ocean Pines Volunteer Fire Department was dispatched to a home on Raft Road. Officials say crews found fire in the back of the home quickly moving in. Firefighters worked for about 2 hours to put the fire out. The fire marshal says the cause of the fire was improperly throwing away smoking materials in a plastic bin. Officials credit a working smoke detector for early notification, allowing everyone to evacuate quickly. In Berlin, crews are working to replace water meters in the green zone, also known as Zone 1. You can see a map on your screen of where the work is currently underway in the area. The town says people can expect work to begin at the Zone 2 within the next 2 weeks. The zones have been assigned a number correspond with the order crews are expected to follow as installation progresses. For Maryland homeowners looking to go green, the state's Clean Energy Rebate Program is now open. If homeowners are thinking about adding solar panels or other green energy systems to their homes, now they have the chance to get some money back for doing so. The state has set aside over $4 million to help out. According to state officials, they are currently reviewing applications from last December. Homeowners have until the end of June 2024 to apply. And DelDOT will be replacing bridge joints on Route 1 near Cedar Beach Road. The agency says work will start on February 15th and go through mid-April. During construction, the ramps on Route 36 will be closed and Route 1 will have lane restrictions. And close to 600 runners and a record amount of money raised. Earlier today, the 5K Run to the Plunge, the big prelude to the Polar Plunge, took place on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk. It was just after 10 a.m. that runners started the race, and CoastTV's very own Matt Penzick was there serving as the MC. Over $44,000 was raised for Special Olympics Delaware. The 15th annual run has grown in size over the years.
It's a neat thing for people that are down here for the weekend. It's one of the reasons we did it. You know, the more people I talk to about it is some people come down here to do the 5K and then they watch their spouse plunge or vice versa. Or in some cases, it's a family event. They walk, they run. We're going to have more than 30 of our Special Olympics athletes take part in this event today. So it's really just a way to really kickstart this weekend.
Sunday is the Polar Plunge in Rehoboth Beach, and Draper Media has a team of 4 ready to take the plunge. It is scheduled to begin at 1 p.m. And still to come, why putting down the fruit juice could benefit your health.
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
You may want to put down that fruit juice. A new study links drinking a glass or more a day to a small increase in weight gain among children and adults, and as millions of Americans battle obesity. CNN's Mandy Gaither goes over the recommended guidelines and has tips on how parents can help children cut back on juice.
It's made from fruit, so juice has to be healthy, right? New research says wrong.
This just provides evidence to the already existing recommendations for juice for children.
The data linked drinking a glass or more of 100% fruit juice each day to a small increase in weight for both adults and kids. With rising numbers of obese children and concerns for dental cavities, the American Academy of Pediatrics says babies younger than 1 should avoid juice entirely. For children ages 1 to 3, intake should be limited to 4 ounces a day, and those ages 4 to 6, only 6 ounces daily.
If we haven't started that introduction of sweet beverages, we don't want to start, because once we start, that means that our body becomes accustomed to it, and we're going to want to have more sweets.
But if your child has already started drinking juice, parents can help them cut back by watering it down and encouraging more water. You can even add fruit to make it fun, says Catherine Sherry with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Strong for Life.
Things like mango and pineapple. Even going, if we want to be adventurous, try vegetables and herbs such as cucumber or mint. This can be fun to get the kids in the kitchen, to give them ways to get creative. And if a child is having fun and being creative with food, they're more likely to be able to want to try it and taste it.
Sherry says parents can also help children make better beverage choices by choosing healthy options themselves.
As an adult, we need to be that role model for our children.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Coming up, the future of marijuana businesses on the coast.
Well, sunshine continues into the last day of the week, and I'll let you know how long these drier days will last coming up in just a few minutes.
In the world of wires and watts, Expert Wires lead the charge for your home EV solutions. Get the fastest charging options at home for your electric vehicle with the highest standard of safety and excellence. Remember, leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Finding a primary care that fits your needs can be challenging. At Delmarva Acupuncture, we offer patient-focused primary care that puts you first. We'll sit down with you and conduct a comprehensive exam where we'll identify any issues you're dealing with and talk you through a treatment plan so you can make the best health choices for your well-being. Offering same and next day appointments and direct access to our practitioner. Call now and schedule your primary care visit as soon as tomorrow at Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Kasasa checking is proudly offered at County Bank.
Fun looks good on you.
So play new multiplier scratch-offs from the Maryland Lottery for a chance to win up to $2 million.
In the world of wires and watts, where safety dances with ingenuity, a select few rise above. At Expert Wire, we're inviting the best, the skilled, the innovators who aren't afraid to connect. Apply now at expertwire247.com.
It's a pretty chilly evening as I take a live look out the door this evening on our Gateway Subaru camera at the Commander Hotel. Looking pretty quiet out there in Ocean City. Temps down to about 37 degrees. Skies are clear. Tomorrow, it's going to be a pretty good day maybe to head down to the beach in Ocean City. Yes, it is going to be on the chilly side. Temps only in the low 40s, but we're going to see sunshine all day again, and we're going to see light winds. So that sun is going to feel pretty warm on you as you spend some time outdoors. So just grab a jacket, spend some time outside tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, especially this time of year. You kind of expect it to be a little bit chilly, but you got to get outside when you get these sunny days. Temperatures across the region this evening, sitting at 29 degrees in Ocean Pines. It's 33 in Bethany Beach, 33 in Rehoboth Beach. We're down at 30 in Milton, 30 in Georgetown, 28 degrees in Del Mar. Those winds, they are calm, so calm winds. Clear skies. We're going to continue to see those temps fall a few more degrees, likely into the upper 20s, pretty much for everyone by the time we head towards Sunday morning. And really, all across the region, we've got clear skies. There is a lot of wet weather across the southeast and the south central United States. All of this is going to actually just stay to our south. This big area of high pressure is not going anywhere. It is not going to budge, so this storm doesn't move towards our area. So we're going to continue with these clear skies for several more days. We can see that on an in-house futurecast as we head towards Sunday morning. We're down in the 20s and 30s, clear skies, light winds. Tomorrow afternoon, pretty similar to today, except we may actually add a degree or two, so it's actually going to feel better tomorrow than it did today. So if you enjoy today, you're really going to enjoy tomorrow. Get outside and enjoy it. We continue with those great conditions as we head towards Monday. Monday morning, another pretty cold morning, 20s and 30s. You want to bundle up. But as we head into the afternoon hours, we're going to be climbing up into the low to mid 40s across the region. We're going to have light winds. We're going to have clear skies. It's going to feel pretty nice out there on Monday. And we continue with that pretty much through the middle of the week. Our next chance of rain, that's not going to arrive until we head towards the end of next week. Take a look at this. This Friday, next Friday at 8:30 in the evening. The rain hasn't even reached us yet, but we are seeing the showers off to our west. This is all associated with a cold front that's going to be moving through the area, just providing some light rain. And then we have another chance of wet weather, but that's not going to be until the following Monday. So not a whole lot of wet weather to deal with. If you want the forecast for the pretty quiet conditions the next few days, or maybe once we get closer to that wet weather, we do have a new Coast TV First Alert weather line, 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away any time of the day, even if we're not on air. This evening, though, our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Sunshine, Sunday through Wednesday. Temps in the low to mid 40s. So we climb up into the 50s and 60s as we head towards next weekend with rain by Friday.
Marijuana businesses in Sussex County will be on the table next week. At the next county council meeting in Georgetown, Vince Robertson, assistant county attorney, will be holding a discussion and introduction of an ordinance related to establishments in the county. This meeting is set for February 6th at 10 a.m. Crunching the numbers, Delaware homeowners age 65 or over have the opportunity to apply for a tax credit this year that would help alleviate regular school property taxes. As Coast TV's Tori Seagraves reports, the seniors that qualify are eager for a financial break.
Ken and Ruth Behrens live in Milford with their pet pup. As seniors, they are on a budget and say any financial help means a lot.
The reason I moved to Delaware and chose Delaware is there's almost no tax here.
I think it's great for seniors to have a discount because they can plan their budget for the year better, especially when they're on limited incomes.
With that in mind, there's a relief program for seniors over the age of 65 that gives them a financial break from school property taxes if they have paid their property tax bill in full by the end of the year and have lived in Delaware for at least 10 consecutive years. But not everyone is on board with this plan, even if they qualify for the break. they'd rather see more money go to the schools.
They just do not get enough support financially, emotionally, mentally. So I think anything that we can do to help our educators and our kids, we need to do.
Ken Behrens was actually a professor in his working days, but he doesn't want to support what he calls a broken system.
I've had so many students over the years who had good trade jobs until the trade job killed their back. And now they're back learning 6th grade math, and I have to explain 6th grade math to them.
This tax credit is capped at half of the recipient's tax obligation or $500, whichever is less, and applies exclusively to property taxes on a primary residence.
The deadline to apply for this tax credit for the upcoming tax year is April 30th. I'm Tori Seagraves in Milton, Coast TV News.
Later this month, the Delaware Center for Inland Bays is holding a session for their winter lecture series. This session, called Get Hooked, Exploring Fishes in Delaware's Estuaries, features Dr. Aaron Carlisle and fishing expert Clark Evans. They'll discuss the importance of sharks and recreational fishing in Delaware. The event is available both in person at the University of Delaware and online via Zoom. Seats are limited for this February 22nd lecture. Here's an update for Delawareans working with chickens and other birds. The Delaware Department of Agriculture says it's really important to clean and sanitize your hands, shoes, and equipment to stop bird flu called avian influenza. Remember to wash your hands before and after touching birds, clean all bird cages and tools with special cleaners, and wash your cars and trailers if you've been near other birds. The department says this helps stop the flu from spreading and keeps the birds safe. And after the break, a local event to help people start their week feeling relaxed.
At Chesapeake Home Services, we take the risk so you don't have to. Trust our team with the sale and installation of your new water heater, and if you're not satisfied for any reason within the first year and we can't fix it, we'll buy it back. Making sure you get the best possible water heater at an affordable price, we offer friendly financing options for as low as $55 a month. When it's time to get a new water heater, take the hottest bed out there. With Chesapeake Home Services, we always go the extra mile.
Service sure to make you smile. They always go the extra mile.
At BSD, we're here to serve you, our client. But did you know all that BSD has to offer? Everything for the inside and outside of your home. Decking, siding, trim, stairs, railings, hurricane shutters, kitchen and baths. And we install. As your local Anderson Diamond dealer, we also offer full service on all your Anderson products. Because Anderson backs their product with the best warranty in the industry. Visit one of our showrooms today and we'll show you all we have to offer.
Our goal at Expert Wire is to provide a wide range of quality electrical services with the highest standard of safety and excellence. In the world of wires and watts, Expert Wire is leading the charge for your home EV solutions. Get the fastest charging options at home for your electric vehicle. Remember, leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day. Full details online at expertwire247.com or call 844-350-WIRE.
Do you want longer-lasting appliances? No more water spots, scaling, or stains. Softer and brighter laundry? Start by refining your water with Shore Water Refining. For over 50 years, we've been creating bottle-quality water right from your faucet. One of the best things you can do for your health is to drink pure, clean water. So call today for a free water test, a free system design, and mention this ad for 10% off a whole house system. Affordable refined water, guaranteed. Only from Shore Water Refining.
In your health news tonight, if you're looking for a relaxing weekend getaway that's not too far from home, the Rehoboth Beach Library has the perfect activity for you. The library will be hosting free virtual yoga sessions over Zoom every Sunday in February starting on the 4th. It will focus on mainly breathing exercises and poses, and both beginners and experienced yogis are welcome. All interested participants must register via email, and the event link will be sent right to your inbox. There's a grim report just out about the number of people worldwide expected to be diagnosed with cancer in the years ahead. The World Health Organization estimates global cancer diagnoses will hit 35 million by 2050. That represents a whopping 77% increase from the 20 million diagnosed in 2022. Researchers looked at 185 countries and 36 forms of the deadly disease. They found that lung cancer was the most common form around the world in 2022. Female breast, prostate, and stomach cancers were the next highest. Researchers say obesity, tobacco, and alcohol use, as well as environmental factors like air pollution, are the reasons for the expected increase in rates. And coming up, get in the musical mood in Lewis.
With this open floor plan, I can really stretch my hamstrings. Feel the burn, Hammy. I could really go for a snack right now. No! Keep exploring. One small step for man, one giant roll for Hammy. So many bedrooms. Never skip leg day. With all this room to run, I feel like the belle of the ball. Hammy is on a roll. Summer body, here I come.
There's much to do and so much to see in the naturally charming towns of Maryland's coast. Worcester County. Pocomoke City offers a quaint downtown area with waterfront dining. Snow Hill, located on the Pocomoke River. Berlin, filled with unique shops and farm-to-table restaurants. Ocean Pines with community parks. Ocean City with 10 miles of beach coastline. And Assateague Island National Seashore with beautiful beaches and wild ponies. Discover all there is to do and see in Maryland's naturally charming towns. Go to visitmarylandscoast.org.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care, women's health services, to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
It's kind of cute that she thinks I don't notice. But I really appreciate how she's always looking after me. Sometimes she thinks she's fooling me, but she isn't. Do the boys at work give me grief about my hummus? Oh, you bet. But it's a small price to pay for a woman who cares. Hey, babe.
Hey. You're always there for them. Okay, we're all ready. And we're always here for you. Food Lion, here for every moment.
In entertainment news, calling all music lovers. The Listening Booth music venue in Lewis is hosting a guitar and ukulele jam session. The event is called Rock and Roll Ukes, and it will take place on Sunday the 4th from 2 to 4 p.m. It will be free to the public and all community members are welcome.
Well, we've seen some chilly weather move into the area this weekend, but we've also seen those clear skies move into the area, and that's what we're going to continue to see as we head throughout the weekend ahead. So more fantastic conditions, something we haven't seen in a pretty long time. This long stretch that we're entering into and going to continue to see through the middle of the week is going to be the longest stretch of dry weather since the start of January here along the coast. Right now, though, as I take a live look out on our Bay Health Kent campus camera in Dover this evening, skies are clear, temps sitting right around 35 degrees. It is chilly. You do want to bundle up if you do head out early Sunday morning, but by Sunday afternoon, temps climb up to about 46 degrees with the sunshine, with the light winds, that warm sun. Going to feel quite nice out there. And we're going to continue with those sunny skies all the way through Wednesday across the region with those temps in the low to mid 40s. Overnight lows, though, down into the 20s. So make sure you're bundling up at least first thing in the morning. Just keep that light jacket for the afternoon hours. Temps climbing into the 50s and 60s late week with rain possible by Friday. And then once again as we head towards the following Monday.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 11. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Saturday Night Live starts now. Have a great night.